Good morning, everybody. It's June 1st, Tuesday. Although, since we were off yesterday, it really feels like a Monday, doesn't it? Our daily lectionary readings for today are, let me get it right here, Psalm 20 again. Most of these Psalms we will read for 3 days or 4 days even sometimes. And again, like I've said before, that can be a good thing, especially something that's more poetic in nature rather than narrative, because poetry takes a little more effort to really distill it down and to get the essence of it. So I think it's very good that they repeat on these daily readings some of these Psalms. Then we have Exodus 25, 1 to 22. And for our New Testament reading, we have 1 Corinthians 2, 1 through 10. So Psalm 20. The Lord answer you in the day of trouble. The name of the God of Jacob protect you. May he send you help from the sanctuary and give you support from Zion. May he remember all your offerings and regard with favor your burnt sacrifices. And if you're following along, you'll see that it says Selah. We don't even know what that means. Nobody's ever figured out what Selah actually is doing. So I usually just skip it. May he grant you your heart's desire and fulfill all your plans. May we shout for joy over your victory, and in the name of our God set up our banners. May the Lord fulfill all your petitions. Now that I know the Lord will help his anointed, he will answer him from his holy heaven with mighty victories by his right hand. Some take pride in chariots and some in horses, but our pride is in the name of the Lord our God. They will collapse and fall, but we shall rise and stand upright. Give victory to the King, O Lord. Answer us when we call. I find it rather interesting that in verse 7, some take pride in chariots and some in horses, but our pride is in the name of the Lord our God. We do have, again, Lord in all caps, even though they're small caps, which means they're not saying the actual name of Yahweh. The text will have Yahweh, but the ancient Hebrews, the ancient Israelites, would make that Adonai or Lord, so as not to say the name of God. All right, let's go on to Exodus 25, 1 to 22. The Lord said to Moses, tell the Israelites to take for me an offering. From all whose hearts prompt them to give, you shall receive the offering for me. This is the offering that you shall receive from them: gold, silver, and bronze, blue, purple, and crimson yarns, and fine linen, goat's hair, tanned ram skins, fine leather, acacia wood, oil for the lamps, spices for the anointing oil and for the fragrant incense, onyx stones and gems to be set in the ephod and for the breastpiece, and have them make me a sanctuary so that I may dwell among them. In accordance with all that I show you concerning the pattern of the tabernacle and all its furniture, so you shall make it. They shall make me an ark of acacia wood. It shall be 2.5 cubits long, 1.5 cubits wide, and 1.5 cubits high. By the way, if you're not familiar, a cubit with fingertips to arm is about 1.5 feet. Fingertip to elbow. You shall overlay it with pure gold, inside and outside you shall overlay it, and you shall make a molding of gold upon it all around. You shall cast 4 rings of gold for it and put them on its 4 feet, 2 rings on the one side of it and 2 rings on the other side. You shall make poles of acacia wood and overlay them with gold, and you shall put the poles into the rings on the side of the ark, by which to carry the ark. The poles shall remain in the rings of the ark; they shall not be taken from it. You shall put into the ark the covenant that I shall give you. And then you shall make me a mercy seat of pure gold. 2.5 cubits shall be its length, and 1.5 cubits its width. You shall make 2 cherubim of gold. You should make them of hammered work at the 2 ends of the mercy seat. Make 1 cherub at the one end and 1 cherub at the other. Of one piece with the mercy seat you shall make the cherubim at its 2 ends. The cherubim shall spread out their wings above, overshadowing the mercy seat with their wings. They shall face one another. The faces of the cherubim shall be turned toward the mercy seat. You shall put the mercy seat on the top of the ark, and in the ark you shall put the covenant that I shall give you. There I will meet with you. And from above the mercy seat, from between the two cherubim that are on the ark of the covenant, I will deliver to you all my commands for the Israelites. Now remember, cherubim are not those cute little chubby babies with wings and little bows that shoot people on Valentine's Day and make them fall in love. We've infantilized these messengers of God who are actually pretty terrifying. If you remember from the description last week, where they had 6 wings and one that hid their faces, and then one that hid their feet. One pair that hid their feet, or feet. But yeah, whenever we have the cherubim or the seraphim, they're usually followed in the Bible with something along the lines of "Do not be afraid" when people interact with them. So they were not cute little chubby babies. All right, 1 Corinthians 2, 1-10. When I came to you, brothers and sisters, I did not come proclaiming the mystery of God to you in lofty words or wisdom. For I decided to know nothing among you except Jesus Christ and him crucified. And I came to you in weakness and in fear and in much trembling. My speech and my proclamation were not with plausible words of wisdom, but with a demonstration of the Spirit and of power, so that your faith might rest not on human wisdom, but on the power of God. Yet among the mature we do speak wisdom, though it is not a wisdom of this age or of the rulers of this age who are doomed to perish. But we speak of God's wisdom, secret and hidden, which God decreed before the ages for our glory. None of the rulers of this age understood this, for if they had, they would not have crucified the Lord of glory. But, as it is written, what no eye has seen, nor ear heard, nor the human heart conceived, what God has prepared for those who love him. These things God has revealed to us through the Spirit, for the Spirit searches everything, even the depths of God. And that is our lectionary reading for today. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to add them below, and I will try to monitor and make sure I respond. All right. See you tomorrow, guys.